I'm going to share 4 tips to guarantee that sex magic rituals work for you. When I say guarantee, I just want to clarify, I don't mean coming at this from a perspective of forcing, controlling, rushing, or pressuring. There is a sense of trusting your soul's journey, but if you do these 4 things, you will absolutely shift. Speaking from personal experience, as someone who's been practicing sex magic rituals and the tips I'm going to share, which are super effective, for over 8 years and supported thousands of women in using sex magic rituals and these 4 tips in not only shifting internally, but experiencing results that match what they're using the sex magic rituals for. The first tip is to do sex magic rituals consistently. And I'm gonna give you a sample schedule for doing sex magic to make it really easy and simple for you. This is how I practice, this is what I give to my clients, and you get to customize it based on your lifestyle. I'm a mother to a 5-year-old, I'm running my own business, so I always filter these things through my capacity, and I want you to do the same. But doing a longer sex magic ritual, like an hour or 2 once per week, pick a day, be consistent, put it in your calendar, help your brain get familiar with knowing that this day, and I do Fridays because Fridays are the day of Venus and Freya, makes it really easy for me. Every single day, giving yourself 10 to 20 minutes to do an erotic practice where you cultivate the feelings that you feel during sex magic. So be consistent. It's not just a one and done ritual and then you just sit back passively and wait for things to change for you. This is a consistent practice like anything is. If you want to experience change and transformation and a shift in an area of your life, whether it's money, sex, love, your career, you want to make sure that you're doing rituals consistently that support that desire. The second tip is to understand exactly what sex magic is, its benefits, and why we're doing it and how it's supporting your desires. The main benefit that I want you to get in context to this video is how it supports your nervous system. The way that I lead sex magic personally and the way that I practice and the way that I'm gonna offer to you is that you get into this sensual 5 senses. What do you see, smell, taste, touch, hear? What are the emotions present? What do those feel like in your body as sensation? It allows your nervous system to experience a reality that you've never experienced before. So if you want to make more money and you've never made that much money before, your nervous system is just used to the current bank account you have. So anything outside of that is unfamiliar and unsafe and considered a threat. So during sex magic, when you are feeling and visualizing and experiencing that amount of money as done, like it's really here now, you're letting your nervous system practice experiencing that. It helps you to see that this is a practice worth doing and worth doing consistently. Because if you are just doing something and you don't really know what it's doing or why it's working or why it's even worth doing, I feel like it diminishes the power of that practice. But when you understand how it's serving you and how it's so fucking effective, especially when it supports your nervous system, it makes it so much easier to stick to this ritual. Number 3 is to make sure that who you're being and how you're being outside of the ritual matches and is congruent with the energy and the intentions that you're cultivating inside of the ritual. What you do outside of the ritual matters. Who you're being outside of the ritual matters. So if you're doing sex magic to call in, let's say 20K months, and you're cultivating the feelings of 20K months feel safe and I feel confident and powerful, but then outside of the ritual, every time you engage with money, you're dropping into doubt, you don't feel powerful, you're avoiding your bank account, you're not taking those money-making actions, there's an incongruency. So make sure that who you're being and the actions that you're taking outside of the ritual match that energy that you're cultivating in the ritual. 4th tip is essential and can also be the tip that is the most overlooked, which is to take daily action towards your desire. So whatever you're doing your sex magic on is going to require that you take consistent daily actions, baby steps, every single day, build and compound. Even the actions that seem like they don't matter, like they're so simple, day by day by day, it's like grains of sand filling a jar, right? Like one tiny little grain of sand almost seems like it doesn't matter, but day by day adding those in, and some days you'll take more actions and some days you won't have capacity for more than one action. But I promise you that if you bring these 4 things together and you're doing your sex magic rituals and you're taking actions towards the desire, you'll experience a shift and your desires will come to you, even if they're different than you expected. But in my world, we hold the energy of it's this or something even better. Try these out. And if you want more, if you want to be guided step by step, join my 2-part sex magic ritual, Sex Witch, and come experience sex magic for yourself.